إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة صدق الله العظيم. Friends, Assalamu alaikum. The ayah I just recited is Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat number 30, where Allah says, "And when your Lord said to the angels, verily I am making in the earth a khalifa, a successor." And this is referring to Adam on an individual level, and by extension all of the children of Adam, Bani Adam by extension. And so Adam, in his individual capacity, he was a khalifa, he was a vicegerent or a viceroy or a representative of Allah upon the earth. And Bani Adam collectively is likewise the khalifa of Allah upon the earth. And Allah has given Bani Adam dominion over the earth and made him the khalifa, as opposed to any of the other creation, makhlukat, from among the animals and other creatures on the planet. It is man that is the khalifa. And so when referring to Adam, the ayah is interesting because according to popular belief among Muslims, and something which I'm going to dissent from, and I'm going to explain my proofs. According to popular belief, Allah created Adam and placed him initially in the celestial paradise, in the heavens, not in this dunya, not on this planet, not in this world. And this is a popular belief among the Muslims, that when Adam and his wife, they ate from the fruit from the tree, then Allah expelled them from the celestial paradise and they came down to earth, to this dimension and to this planet. However, I'm going to teach you something which is different, but based on the evidence and from the Quran, and from also something that's more rational, in that the Jannah, as Allah says, for example, that He did place Adam in a Jannah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وقلنا يا آدم اسكن أنت وزوجك الجنة. And we said, O Adam, dwell you and your wife in the Jannah, in the garden. Now Jannah literally means a garden, a paradise, and is not necessarily have to mean this celestial paradise up in the heavens in another dimension, but any kind of a beautiful garden, any kind of beautiful paradise, even on this planet, is worthy of the description of the name Jannah. And I believe that the Jannah in which Adam lived, also known as the Garden of Eden or Jannat Adan, that this was a place on the planet Earth, this paradise-like area, and that Allah created, like Allah says in the ayah that I first quoted, that He told the angels, I am going to place in the earth, fil ardi khalifa, in the earth I am going to place, inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa, I'm going to place a khalifa, that is Adam. So Adam was placed on the earth, and this is what some of the Mufassirin have explained. For example, if you go to Tafsir al-Baydawi, volume 1, page 72, it is mentioned there, for example, that some of the Mufassirin said that this Jannat, it is a bustan, a garden, kana bi ardi Philistine, in the land of Palestine, in the Holy Land, aw bayna Faris wa Kirman, or between Persia and Kirman. That's another area that some of the Mufassirin, some of the commentators of the Quran, considered that this Jannah where Allah placed Adam, it was between Persia and Kirman, which is in modern day Iran. This is mentioned in, as I said, in Tafsir al-Baydawi, volume 1, page 72. If we go to another tafsir, Ruh al-Ma'ani of Allama al-Alusi, rahimahullah, there it is mentioned that, again, it is mentioned that some of the Mufassirin said, وَقَانَتْ بُسْتَانًا فِي الْأَرْضِ بَيْنَ فَارِسْ وَكِرْمَانٍ, that some said it is a garden in the land between Persia and Kirman. وَقِيلَ بِأَرْضِ عَدَنٍ, or some said it is the land of Aden, that this is the actual name of a land. Aden, that is Eden, the Garden of Eden. وَقِيلَ بِفِلِسْطِينٍ, and some said it is in Palestine, the Holy Land. So what I would say is that this garden, this paradise, where Adam was placed with his wife and then he was expelled from it and he had to leave it, that this was in the Holy Land, which is today in Palestine, or Bayt al-Maqdis, or Bayt al-Muqaddas, as it is called, the Holy Land. And this is because, as I will explain inshallah in other videos, that the coming Jannah, the coming afterlife, it will manifest itself on this planet Earth. It will not be considered the dunya, because the metaphysical transformation will occur and it will be a new earth and a new heaven. But the location of the coming Jannah, of the afterlife, of the paradise, it is upon this earth as it was before. And that was where Adam and his wife dwelt on this planet Earth, in the land of Eden, which may be, Allah knows best, but I believe it was in the Holy Land. And that is where this afterlife and the resurrection, where the people will be gathered to, will be in the Holy Land of Palestine. Now some people will say that in the Quran, Allah says regarding after Adam and his wife, they ate from the fruit of the tree, the forbidden tree that Allah had forbidden them, that Allah told them to go down to earth. That this is what as it says, for example, in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat number 36, وَقُلْنَا اهْبِطُوا بَعْضُكُمْ لِبَعْضٍ عَدُوٌ, and we said, go down, all of you, as enemies to one another. وَلَكُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ مُسْتَقَرٌ وَمَتَاعٌ إِلَى حِينٍ, you will have upon the earth a place of settlement and provision for a time. That some people use this ayah as or that the popular belief and the standard interpretation quotes this ayah as a proof that it was in the above heaven, in the heavens above, in this Garden of Eden, in which Allah told Adam, his wife, and also Iblis, who was there, or Shaitan, who was there, to descend, to get down from here and go down to the earth. However, this is based on a misunderstanding of the Arabic language. In another ayah, again in Surah Al-Baqarah, but this time in ayat number 61, Allah says, or the ayah is mentioned, إِهْبِطُوا بِمِصْرَ, إِهْبِطُوا مِصْرَ, go down to Egypt. So Egypt is a land that is, from the vantage point of the Holy Land of Palestine, it is low. It is a place that when you say you want to go to Egypt, you say go down to Egypt, descend into Egypt, because the Holy Land is a high land. It is higher above sea level, whereas Egypt is a low land. So this is the meaning when Allah told Adam and his wife, to descend, to go down, meaning to go down from this high land, this land that is elevated, this paradise type territory, and go down into the other part of the earth, the other part of the land. Inshallah, on subsequent videos, I will also explain the creation of Adam, and there is a distinction, if there is a distinction between Bani Adam, the children of Adam, and Ins, and that I would say Ins or Insan is a broader category corresponding to humans or Homo sapiens, and that Adam is the ancestor of Bani Adam, this lineage which today corresponds to the majority of mankind, but not necessarily that all of the humans that we see or that who have existed and have walked the earth were from Bani Adam, but that when we speak of all of humanity collectively, including those races and those subspecies that are not descended from Adam, that we could use the word Ins or Insan. and that there were ins and insan present before and during the time of Adam alayhi salam. That Adam is the first man whom Allah breathed into of the spirit, and therefore he became a prophet, and that he became the first man with a spiritual existence, whereas the humans prior to him and during his time, that he was accepted from them, in the sense that those other humans, while they were anatomically human, as Adam was, but they did not have the spirit within them. They did not have that. They were, in other words, they could be considered to be from the animal kingdom, and that Adam was a person that was made a Khalifa by Allah and was therefore separated from the rest of the animal kingdom, and that the Bani Adam is the people that Allah has chosen for giving a spirit, for spirituality, and for the institution of prophecy, and that the rest of the mankind, other than that, at least initially, were not. This is something, inshallah, we will explain, comment a bit also about what Islam says about the theory of evolution, etc., and whether Adam is literally the first human or the first human chosen by Allah. This is something, inshallah, we'll discuss in subsequent videos. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.